Hey guys, I'm Jenna Lee. Welcome to your Vinyasa practice. Today we're going to be focusing on our third chakra, Manipura. Manipura is solar plexus just around the navel, around the middle of the body, and it is the seat of your power, the seat of your vitality, your energy, your strength. So we're going to be tapping into those energies and the quality of fire today. So in saying that, we are going to begin with a fiery breath called Agni Sa Pranayama. So Agni is the digestive fire. So I hope you haven't had breakfast just yet or a meal anytime soon, because we are going to be working with the abdominal muscles and the digestive system. So I'm going to get you to come to the very top of your yoga mat, coming onto your feet. And bring your feet at hips distance apart. Let's do one demonstration. It's a deep breath in, deep breath out, hold. Hands onto the knees, keep holding the breath. Curling the chin into the chest, we begin to roll the belly up and around. And taking a few belly rolls on this suspended breath. Massaging that breath in through the digestive system. When you need to take another breath in, we come up to the top. Exhale. Suspend. Come inward, hands to knees, chin to chest, belly rolls. Inhale. Exhale. Suspend. Roll the belly. Inhale. Last time, exhale. Suspend, roll the belly. Inhale to the sky. And bring your hands all the way down to heart. Exhale. Release your arms beside your body, Tadasana, mountain pose. Close down your eyes. And without changing the breath, just notice a little bit of heat in your belly. Noticing your vital force. Do you feel really energized today or quite fatigued? Use this practice to create some balance in our energy. Keep standing tall in our power. And anytime you need to rest, take a rest. Bring your arms up to the sky, take a deep breath in. And take a really nice slow forward fold, bending your knees, shifting your hips back in space. Taking your hands all the way down to your toes. Drop your head. And grab your elbows for ragdoll. Now keep a soft bend in the knees and keep the belly engaged. Feel like you're pushing your outer heels outward, the backs of the legs engaged. And ground down into the two big toes. And begin to deepen your breath here. For another 3. And release your hands all the way onto the yoga mat. Take a halfway lift, belly to spine, chest proud. And as you begin to fold, soften the knees, take your hands down, step one foot back at a time, coming down into a table position, dropping the knees. Taking your hands under your shoulders, taking your knees under your hips. And we'll take a few Sufi circles, moving the hips all the way around to the right wrist, to the left wrist, to the left heel, to the right heel. And then just go at your own pace. If you need to linger anywhere, if you'd like to lift a knee, or a hand. Stretching into the side of your body, moving your shoulders. I'm going to change the direction. As we come through the center, drop the belly, take your gaze forward, biceps roll forward for cow pose. And bring your belly, your pelvis and your chin to your chest for cat pose. And lift the tail, biceps forward, gaze forward, inhale. Then round in and under, exhale. Right arm to the sky, stretch up, inhale. And take your right arm under your rib cage, come down onto the shoulder, relax onto your right cheek for thread the needle. You might like to stay here or take your left arm forward. Alternatively, take your left hand across to your low back for your right hip crease, relaxing your right cheek into the floor. And take one more breath. And take your left hand back to the ground. Stretch your right arm to the sky. Take a nice big breath in. Then reach your right arm forward like you're shaking somebody's hand. And taking the right hand onto the ground. Left arm to the sky, stretch up. And then thread the needle, reach under, and then land onto your shoulder. And the same options, right arm either forward or back behind. And relax the left cheek into the ground. Aware of your breath here. One more deep breath in. And take the right hand onto the ground. Press up, left arm to the sky, stretch. Now reach your left arm forward, 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 freestyling. Hand all the way onto the ground. Keep your knees a little bit wider than hips width. Take your hands to the front edge of the yoga mat. Then begin to sink your hips up to the sky, your chest down into the ground for Anahatasana, melting heart pose. For some of you, you'll rest your forehead. For some, it'll be the chin. Option to come onto your fingertips. And take one final breath in. And slide into your child's pose as you breathe out. And lift your head off the mat. Take your hands in a little bit closer. We lean our chest forward over the fingers, curl the toes under, and take your hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. In your down dog, just begin to take it for a little bit of a walk. Bending one knee at a time, shifting your weight from left side to right side. And then dropping into stillness. Rotate the biceps to the front of your mat. Take your inner thighs up to the sky. Then draw in your navel. Grounding down into the palms, pressing back into the heels. Bring your two big toes into touch. On your inhale, lift your hips, lift your heels. And on your exhale, come back to table position, knees to the ground. Take a cow pose, inhale. And then come back to down dog, hips to the sky, exhale. Float your right heel up to the sky, inhale. Bring your right knee to Manipura, down to the navel, exhale. Leg shoots up to the sky, stretch. And bring your knee back to your navel, step right under your chin onto the floor. Right arm forward, inhale. Roll to the outer edges for Cleopatra, reach behind you, exhale. Reach forward and up, inhale. Then go ahead and step your left foot forward, take a fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Deep forward fold, soft knees. Come up to the sky, arms up, inhale. And bring your hands together at prayer. Exhale. Interlock the fingers. Take a soft bend in the knees. Now slide the tailbone under. Push the palms forward. Look down to your navel. Hold 3. Pressing into the feet, arms up to the sky. Stretch up, straight legs. Take a swan dive. Arms go wide, butt back, all the way down. And take a halfway lift, chest proud. And then step back with your right foot. Left arm to the sky, stretch. Left hand to the ground, release. High plank position, top of a push-up. Press down into your hands and keep your glutes firm. Drive down into the heels like you've got your heels flushed against a wall behind you. And then pull your collarbones nice and broad as the armpits squeeze by your sides. Hold for 3. Feel that little bit of a burn, that little bit of fire. Welcome it in. 2. Then drop your knees, child's pose, butt to the heels, exhale. Stay low to the ground, upward facing dog or baby cobra, heart proud. Then come back to downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Big toes touch. Come onto the tippy toes, breathe in. Slide your knees to the ground, table. And cow pose, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left heel high. Left knee to the navel. Left leg high, stretch. Left knee back to the navel, step right under your chin. Left arm forward, stretch. Up and around Cleopatra, exhale. Stretch your left arm forward, look forward, hand down, step the right foot to the front. Take a halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Forward fold, Uttanasana. To the sky, rise up, big breath. And bring your hands together down to your heart space. Soft bend in the knees, interlace the fingers, push the hands forward, look down to your toenails. Hold 3. And then press into the feet, arms up, stretch up. Take a swan dive forward, engage the belly, take it all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back with your left foot, exhale. Right arm twist, stretch. Right hand to the yoga mat, release. High plank, step back. Drop the knees, child's pose, slide back. Look forward, up dog or cobra, inhale. Downward loving dog, exhale. Big toes touch. Come up onto the tippy toes, breathe in. Knees to the ground, breathe out. Cow pose, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right heel, stretch. Knee to the navel. Right leg to the sky. Right foot steps through. Right arm forward, inhale. Cleopatra, exhale. Right arm forward, lift the hips. Back to Cleo, exhale. Reach forward and up, inhale. Cleopatra, let's go back. Feel that movement from the hips, lift the hips, and then drop the hips. Inhale forward, right hand down, drop the left knee. Press into the front foot, arms to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Now in our Anjani, I want you to feel the driving down of your front heel, and then turn your left hip in toward your right inner knee. Lift up the front of the body. Feel the containment of ribs to hips. Rubbing your cheeks with your biceps. Bring awareness back to the breath, 3 rounds. And then without collapsing your pelvis, begin to cactus your arms. Lift up the ribs, lift up the sternum, option to lift up your gaze. Bringing energy and activity into the hands. And keeping that left glute squeezing to keep your chest popping. Opening up our front body. Big breath in. Bring your hands together to prayer, neutral spine. Lean your butt back, your chest forward, take an inhale. And then hook the left elbow to the right outer knee, twist, exhale. You might like to take your gaze up to the right elbow here or down to your right big toe for balance. And then drive your right knee into the left tricep. Move your heart closer to your thumbs. Now choosing your gaze for your balance, curl the back toes underneath. Press fierce into the back foot, power, lift the back knee. Rolling the left hip toward the right big toe. We keep that deep bend in our front knee, that support in the front heel. Take a breath in. And we'll stay here for the breath out. Arms to the sky, crescent lunge. Engage the belly. And then take a soft bend in the back knees. You feel the left hip rolling forward and down. Power in both feet, power stance. Arms reach high. Here guys, take your hands into two fists. And then begin to slide your elbows in toward your rib cage. I call this the Yas pose. So Y-A-S-S, maybe a third S. Arms up to the sky, stretch. And this time as we Yas, drop the back knee to hover. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, Yas. Inhale, reach. Exhale, Yas. Inhale up. Yes. Inhale up. Let's do it again. Yes. Hold. We're going to hover for 3. Squeeze leg to leg. 2. 1. Arms to the sky, reach up. Let's go to the back, warrior 2. Right toes turn in, left toes point to the back of your yoga mat. And then stretch your arms long. Keep lifting up the pubic bone, and then drive the left knee out to the left pinky toe. And let's straighten our front leg. Get sassy in the right hip, stick it back. Reach forward, forward, forward. Uttita Trikonasana, triangle pose. And you can use a block under your hand if you'd like to. You can stretch your right bicep past your right cheek as you look up or down. And staying for a deep breath in, a deep breath out. And let your right arm guide you. Reach the right arm all the way back to the front of your yoga mat. Lift the torso up. We're going to turn our hips into the center, left toes in, right toes forward. Then drop the left knee. Arms up to the sky, straighten your right leg, turn up the right toes. Now move your left hip forward, forward fold, Ardha Hanumanasana, half split. If you want to make this a little bit more challenging, reach your arms back behind you like wings. Guys, let's keep unraveling the left inner glute as the right heel draws closer and closer to the right hip. If you can, try to practice keeping your right leg straight. We're going to take our hands onto the mat, engage the belly as you lift the left knee, right leg to the sky. One-legged dog. Bend the knee, open up your hip. Stay where you are or flip your dog by turning the left toes toward the right, sending your right foot down toward the left. Hips stay nice and low. Lifting the hips up to the sky, right arm stretches past the cheek. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And drop the hips halfway, come back. Everybody, one-legged dog, right leg to the sky. Right knee back to the nose. High plank, inhale. Child's pose, exhale. Upward facing dog, cobra, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Big toes touch. Come right up to the tippy toes, inhale. Drop the knees, table. Cow pose, heart forward. From the belly, down dog, lift up. Left heel to the sky, stretch, powerful. Knee to Manipura, exhale. Leg to the sky, stretch. Step all the way forward, exhale. Left arm forward, stretch. Up and around, Cleopatra. Reach your arm forward, big breath in. Cleopatra, big breath out. Forward and up, lift from the butt. Now take the hips nice and low, squeeze the thighs. One more time, inhale, stretch. Cleopatra, I think I just like saying it. Inhale, forward and up. Drop the back knee, drop the left hand. Arms to the sky, reach up, powerful. And without collapsing your hips in Anjani, roll the right hip in. Keep lifting and zipping up from the front of your body. The power in your hands. And without dropping the hips, cactus your arms. Feel the support in the right butt cheek squeeze. Now together, hands to prayer, exhale. Lean the chest forward, butt goes back. And then exhale, twist right elbow over the left knee. Moving your heart into your thumbs. Your knee into your tricep. And let's curl the back toes underneath. And so really fierce press into the ball of the back foot to get the lift in the back knee. Maybe a little fall. And then press the heart a little higher into the thumbs. Let that twist work its way through abdomen all the way to the chest. Keep breathing. Drive down into the left heel, arms to the sky, float up. Crescent lunge. And keep that micro bend in the back knee. Your back heel stacked right above the ball of the back foot. Let's take our hands into fists. Just bringing the elbows into the ribs, yes. We add it in, arms to the sky, reach. Yes, hover the back knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, yes. Inhale to the sky. Exhale to the earth. 3 times. And we hold on the third one just for 3. Get nice and low, but don't touch the ground. Engage the belly. Use that fire. 2. 1. Arms to the sky. Stretch up. We go to the back. Warrior 2. Bending the right knee. Turning the left toes in. Feeling the left hip roll into the right inner knee. Strong arms. Strong breath. Standing in your power. Straighten out the front leg. Now get sassy, left hip out. Reach forward, forward, forward. Trikonasana. Triangle. Try not to hyperextend the front knee. Keep a little bend. And then drive down into your back outer heel. Option to reach the left bicep past the left cheek. Two breaths. Keep the core engaged. Left hand starts to stretch back to the front of the mat. We're going to follow that left hand. Lift the torso, lift the right arm, right toes in. Left toes forward, come all the way back to the ground. Drop the right knee. Arms to the sky, reach up. Straighten the front leg, lift the front toes, forward, fold. Ha. And guys, I really want you to feel that energy in your left heel. Press it into the yoga mat, then roll the right hip into the right thumb as you fold your chest into the shin. Two breaths. Look beside the left foot. Bring your hands to the ground as you lean the chest forward, curl the right toes, begin to lift the right knee, lean forward, 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 one-legged dog, left leg high. Bend the knee, yawn your hip. Stay, come onto the ball of the right foot, and begin to turn the right toes to the left as you slowly flip. Keeping the hips nice and low, and then taking into wild thing, right armpit squeezes up, left arm reaches back. And slowly moving your hips toward the floor. Everybody take a one-legged down dog, left leg high. Left knee to the nose. High plank pose. Child's pose, butt to heels. Upward facing dog, cobra, roll through, heart high. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky. And take a big breath in here. Lion's breath. Onto the toes. And drop your knees to the ground. Cow pose, take a deep breath in. Child's pose, wrap your arms around you, close your eyes. And then just notice your breath here in Child's, that heat inside you. Charles Bukowski said, if something burns your soul with purpose and desire, you must allow yourself to be reduced to ashes by it. When we tap into Manipura, we're tapping into what it is that we do desire, what is our purpose, our passion. What is our power? So rather than stepping away from this heat, this fire, the practice builds, this tapas, may we continue to step in. Take an inhale through your nose. Through your mouth, exhale. As you roll up really slowly, come into Vajrasana, butt to heels, head stacked over the hips, hands to lap. Take your hands into prayer. As you bow to yourself in this practice, wherever you are in the world, there's people practicing alongside you with a collective intention. You keep stepping into this fire. Namaste.